ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. I am Simranjeet Singh Mahan, President of the Shromani Akali Dal Amritsar, speaking to you from my village, Kira Sahib Harnam Singh. Today, it's a cold, frosty and a rainy day, but I want to give a very important message to all people who worship human rights and human life. On 26th of January, the Hindu Indian state is observing its Republic Day. It was in 1950, on 26th of January, that the Constitution of India became a document that was considered to be the guiding light of the people of India. It gave them secularism, it gave them federalism, it gave them the right to speak, and other fundamental rights like equality before the law and religious practices. But the fact is that the Sikhs, who also demanded a separate state in 1947 when the British Empire was bifurcated into Islamic Pakistan and Hindu India, that the Sikhs lost out on the promises made by the Hindu leadership, Gandhi and Nehru, who said that if the Sikhs put their lot with the Hindu, then after independence they would be given an area where they could feel and breathe the freedom that they have always aspired to. But these promises were never kept, and in the Constitution itself, Article 25, the majoritarians wrote that the Sikhs were a part of the Hindu religion. And we've had trouble with the Indian state, Operation Blue Star in 1984, then Rajiv Gandhi's genocide of the Sikh peoples, and in 1984 the most holiest shrine of the Sikhs was attacked by the militaries of the Soviet Union, Britain, and the Hindu Indian forces. We lost all our upcoming leadership, General Janand Singh Pindrabala, General Shabir Singh, and others. So, on the 26th of this month, and another 2 days, India would be observing its Republic Day in Delhi. There will be marches by the armed forces and tableaus from all the states. But this year, unfortunately, you will not see a float of the Punjab because the Sikhs have been agitating for the last 8 years that the religion is not safe within the folds of the Indian state. Guru Granth Sahib, the holy book, has been desecrated in 2015 at Bargadi. Young Sikhs have been shot dead by the police at the orders of Prakash Singh Badal, his Home Minister Sukhbir Singh, and the Director General of Police, Mate Singh Saini. The Sikhs have agitated for justice, which has not been given so far. Then there is a question of the Sikh political prisoners in jail who are languishing there for the last 32 years. And the Indian state does not want to free these prisoners who have spent all their lives merely in jail. These are the problems. And then there's the problem of our parliament, which was established by law in 1925. It's called the Shromani Gurupura Prabandhak Committee. As per the law, elections are to be held every 5 years to this Sikh parliament. But for the last 11 years, the union government led by Premier Modi, his party BJP, the RSS, has not held the elections for almost 12 years now. These are sort of the problems that the Sikhs are facing. And the tableau has not been allowed because there is great dissatisfaction amongst the Sikhs, and the Hindu-Indian state feels that if the float is allowed, the Sikhs on the float may sort of shout some slogans. And there's the question of the Egyptian president being the chief guest in Delhi on the Republic Day. That is Mr. Abdul Fattah el-Sisi. Now, why the Indian government is so scared is that Anwar Sadat, the president of Egypt, was assassinated in 1981 in just a similar military parade held in Cairo. So the suspicion of the Sikhs is mounting, and we are a peaceful people. And yesterday I was in Delhi. I wanted to meet the Lieutenant Governor who's in charge of all the proceedings on 26th of February, but he did not give me any time. So as a representative of the people, as a member of parliament, if the Hindu-Indian state stops me from going to Kashmir and doesn't allow me to meet the Delhi Lieutenant Governor, I am suspicious that the Sikh people are not safe within the boundaries of India, and thousands and thousands of Sikhs are fleeing this place because the attack on the Golden Temple in 1984, the subsequent genocide, memoricide, vandalism of the state of the holy shrines of the Sikhs. These are all matters of great concern, and the Sikhs are migrating abroad. So I wish to inform everybody that we are a peaceful people. We mean no harm to anyone. But on the 26th of February, when India was declared a republic, I'm afraid there's no secularism, and the Sikhs are very unhappy that they are not participating in the parades on the 26th. So it is something that I wish to bring forward to the people who love peace, dignity and honor, and especially to the Sikhs, that on the 26th, on all households, you must have the Sikh flag fluttering in all the places where Sikhs live all over the country and abroad. I'll be very grateful if this regime is followed, and I wish you all a very, very happy year, which I haven't done earlier. In the end, I wish to state that on the 26th, all Sikh households and human rights activists must have the Sikh flag atop their houses, and it should flutter with grace and dignity. On the 26th, that is tomorrow, we are holding big gatherings in Malwa, which will be Bargadi. In Majha, that will be in Tarn Taran Sahib. and in Doaba at Jalandhar. I hope all Sikhs and human rights activists will join these gatherings tomorrow when India celebrates its Constitutional Day, which, according to the Sikhs, is only one-sided. It gives the liberties to the Hindus and discriminates against the minorities, scheduled castes and the tribal. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।